Fruit for breakfast is a joy, and when you're in the tropics, what better to have than tropical fruit? And I'm going to make a layered granola and fruit compote breakfast dish. This is beautiful. Now, granola is a sort of breakfast food, and it's actually very, very easy to make at home. You can do it in an oven, but I'm going to do it on the stove in a pot. So, a good knob of butter. I'm going to add golden syrup and honey to the butter. Bring to the boil, and it can become almost a toffee. So add to my bubbling mixture some oats. The oats just start to brown and get hot, and then we're going to put in a little bit of sugar and then toast it. To that toasty oat mixture, literally everything else is going to go in. So chop up some macadamia nuts and some dried apricots. Macadamia nuts are an incredible thing, grow native in Australia, are really very expensive, but funny enough, it was the Americans who made them trendy. The Australians didn't really eat them. And it's like many of the native foods of Australia, people just don't seem to eat them. And I'm going to drop these into the pot. Of course, you can use anything you like in this. It's up to you, whatever you want. And then for the rest of the bits and pieces as well. Now some raisins, goju berries, and these are lovely things. They're very, very good for you. Walnuts, pistachios, almonds, and dried banana. Take it off the heat and give it a really good stir. And all that golden syrup and sugar and butter has been soaked up by your oats and just making that fruit glisten and become something really beautiful. And you can't make a cold breakfast with hot granola, so I'm just going to pour it out and let it cool down. That is how simple granola really is. Now I'm going to make a little compote from some pineapple and some passion fruit. First, prepare the pineapple by chopping off the top and the bottom and removing the skin. Chop the pineapple into nice chunks. Take the core out because the core doesn't cook very well. I love the core of pineapple. It's very hard, but my old man's orange juice factory, there was pineapple cores left around. I'd chew on them. I don't know why, but I think they're really lovely. I think they're full of flavour. To that, I'm going to add one of my favourite fruits in the whole world, and that's a passion fruit. And I can smell them when I open them up. And that smell is at like my nana's back garden, because everywhere in her garden there was fruit. There was passion fruit vines all around the fences. There was just an amazing amount of fruit. Then scrape the passion fruit into the pan with the pineapple. And then a little bit of sugar. Not very much. And that goes onto the heat, and it's going to cook for about 8 to 10 minutes. Jackfruit. Let's talk about this majestic fruit, because this is an absolute ripper. You can buy jackfruit all around the world from Asian supermarkets when it's in season. It has to be ripe, and it feels like a baby's bottom. It's just soft, but got a little bit of a bounce to it. Now, you can cut into it, or you can just simply break it open. Inside, look at these, look. These here, these wonderful little custardy pods, these pods here, is where the flesh is. You just need to remove the flesh and take out the seeds. Time to check on the compote. So my pineapple and passion fruit is ready. It's just softened. Just cool it down a little bit. And now some yogurt. The smallest dribble of honey. And now to add some lime. A bit of lime rind. Mix it together. So, to build the dish. First, a layer of pineapple and passion fruit, followed by the yogurt with honey and lime, and then the jackfruit. So now you see what's happened as its granola's cooled down. It's become this wonderful, soft, crunchy mess, all just sticking together. Spread that across the top. Oh, yum. Finish with a piece of jackfruit and finally a dollop of yogurt. And there you have it, my tropical fruit and granola breakfast.